Hi friends, how are you? This is Renu Srikanth Tantry here, and I'm back with another important concept. Here we are going to be learning today about certain important points that you have to keep in mind about the adjustment of excess application money in case of pro rata allotment. Now, basically, when you get a question on where there's a pro rata allotment and there is excess application money lying with the company, then how do we go about adjusting it? Now, the question if it is silent about how you treat the excess application money, or it states that excess application money which has been received is to be adjusted against allotment, then accounting treatment would be that you adjust the excess application money against the allotment money due to the extent required, and even after adjustment, if any balance is left, excess application money is still left, then that is to be refunded. But if the question specifically states that the excess application money, whatever is there, is to be adjusted against the allotment money and the call money, that is against the first call or against the call money, then you use that excess application money first to adjust against the allotment money due, and if anything is left, adjust against the call money due. And then even after that, if the excess application money is too large, then you might be left with balance even after adjustment against the allotment and call money. Then in such cases, that balance you refund it off. So, but very important point to remember here is that this amount, when you pass entry for that particular transfer entry for the allotment, you should remember that the amount which is being refunded would be this particular refund balance which is there. That is of the excess application money which is left even after adjustment against allotment money or the call money. It would be in addition to any direct rejection. If any particular direct rejection of shares were there, then that amount is to be refunded. In addition to that, this excess application money which is there on adjustment, whatever is the balance which is left after adjustment, as has been specified against allotment money or call money, these two together would form the total amount refund. Normally, we tend to make a mistake that we forget about this excess application money, that there might be some left. We just go about adjusting his allotment or the call, and we forget that this amount also has to be refunded. So there's a possibility that only direct rejection you take and you forget to take this amount, or vice versa. So remember that it would be two amounts together which would be refunded as to bank in that adjustment entry. Further, there's another case where the shares are issued at premium, means you're collecting more than the nominal value, you're collecting premium amount, and there is pro rata allotment. When does pro rata allotment happen? It happens when there is oversubscription of shares. Like you've issued 1 lakh shares and you get 3 lakh share applications. So when you get application for 3 lakh shares, then you said that your shares are oversubscribed. At that point of time, the company might decide to go for pro rata allotment. And at that time, there is 2 lakh worth of shares. And in respect of that, the application money has been received to the company, which is the excess application money, which we will be adjusting at with the allotment money, and if specified, with the call money. Otherwise, only against adjustment against the allotment money, and the rest would be refunded. Now, important point that you have to remember is that especially when the shares are issued at premium, when you are adjusting excess application money, remember that you have to adjust it, that excess application money, first you use it towards a share capital and then adjust against securities premium due on allotment. Like for example, if the allotment money is say on 10,000 shares, it is of rupees 3 each, where 2 rupees is the part of the par value and 1 rupees is the premium portion. And therefore, what is the amount which is due in respect of the share capital would be 10,000 into 2. So 20,000 is due, and in relation to the securities premium, it is 10,000 into 1. 10,000 is the amount which is due. And if suppose on this particular allotment you have excess application money which you're going to adjust against allotment is rupees 25,000, then how would you adjust it? You should remember that you adjust first this 25,000 against the share capital to the extent required. So That is done. Now after adjustment still you are left with 5,000. That 5,000 you adjust, and therefore only this 5,000 which is receivable from the shareholder at the allotment stage would be in respect of the securities premium reserve. So this is a very important concept that you have to remember, that when the shares are issued at premium and there's pro rata allotment, you should first adjust amount against the share capital, the excess application money, and then balance any remaining can be adjusted against the securities premium, which is due on allotment. If it is more than 10,000, you can adjust, but if it is less, then you need to know that whatever has been not received at the allotment stage is related to securities premium. Why I'm talking about this is that this, when you are passing the forfeiture entry, you have not received, whether you can reverse the securities premium or not would be a question. And in that case, you have already received 5,000, so you cannot reverse this particular thing in the forfeiture entry. In the forfeiture entry, you will not be allowed to reverse this particular 5,000 because it has been received. But this 5,000 can be reversed in the forfeiture entry. Why? Because this amount of 5,000 related to securities premium has not been received. So that is why you need to do this calculation correctly. So friends, do remember these points while adjusting the excess application money in case of pro rata allotment, because it is very important in the forfeiture entry also. So don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all and have a great day.